Getting results. The I-Team.
The I-Team is looking into why it has taken so long for the state to take action against the local funeral home. Families say that the business has been disgracing the dead for months and in some cases years, and we've obtained this stack of complaints. It's showing that the state has been aware of problems at Beaches Memorial Park and its sister company First Coast Funeral Home since at least 2010.
And now we've learned the board that decides whether to sanction these kinds of businesses has not even been told about all of these complaints. I-Team investigator Jennifer Waugh joins us with what she's uncovered.
Considering that stack of complaints you just held up, coupled with all of the ones that we have received, 71 in fact so far since May, you would think state investigators with the Division of Funerals, Cemetery and Consumer Services would tell the board immediately so the cemetery owner would be held responsible. But we discovered Beaches Memorial Park wasn't even on the board's agenda during its most recent meeting. And the day we were there, some local residents who have been through painful ordeals with the cemetery were cut off when they tried to tell the board their stories.
So what are you telling me? I can't speak and say what I need to say?
I'm not saying you can't speak, but just in generic terms.
This has been Vermia Sims' frustration for the last 9 months.
There's families out there that cry every night. I cry every night. I don't know if my sister's buried or not. How would you like to go to bed and know that one of your loved ones might not be entombed, that they've been removed and they've been cremated and tossed aside?
Okay, I think you're starting to get close to the details of cases now, and we're concerned with poisoning the minds of the board members before they've had a chance to act.
The board's attorney telling her it can't hear her story since her case is an open investigation. It would be unfair to hear just her side and not the cemetery's. That explanation infuriated Sims, who filed her complaint against Beaches Memorial Park last October and says not only did the state investigator not take it seriously, but says the case was closed with no explanation. It was only reopened after our I-Team started asking state investigators why there have been so many complaints against the Atlantic Beach Cemetery without any enforcement before last week's emergency order telling Beaches Memorial Park not to make any new funeral contracts.
I mean, we're not talking about 10 cases here. There's over 50, 60 cases where there's smoke, there's fire. And these are the same complaints over and over and over again about families being hurt, manipulated, taken for their money, and no one seems to care.
Sims had to get a court order last October to force cemetery owner Amanda Rayan and her husband John to allow her to inter her mother in one of the 5 crypts she had bought and paid for years ago. The I-Team discovered the state investigator's own report, filed last November, determined Sims legally owned the crypts and was even charged for services she had already paid for. Still, the investigation was closed. Al Bourgeois is just as frustrated.
I filed a complaint on May 25th, and my understanding is 30 days I'll get a reply or something like that. It's been 32 days and I hadn't got a reply back.
He wanted the board to tell him why it has taken more than a month just to process his complaint. His family is heartbroken that his mother's nameplate has still not been installed on her crypt, even though he paid for it in January and was promised it would be in place by March. It's still not there, nearly 7 months later.
It's kind of bad, the situation where we got to keep our mouths shut, but there's a lot of people out there.
The I-Team has discovered the state has received complaints like Bourgeois' for at least 2 years. Saeed Alami filed this complaint in July of last year against Beaches Memorial Park after he says he received nothing but excuses for months from Amanda and John Rayan about his mother's grave marker. He says he was promised it would be delivered in 6 to 8 weeks after paying $3,500. It took 10 months. The state investigated, but closed the case without ever presenting it to the board for disciplinary action. And remember Eugenio Puenco? His daughter Maria Curcio filed a complaint last August after she says Amanda Rayan gave her nothing but excuses for a year as to why her dad's memorial bench still had not been delivered to his graveside. The state closed that investigation before it was even delivered. It was finally installed, though, earlier this month, only after we questioned Amanda Rayan about why it hadn't been done in nearly 2 years. The board was never told about Curcio's complaint either. The man in charge of those investigations did have something to say, though, to the board after Vermia Sims and Al Bourgeois tried to tell their stories.
Sympathize with these consumers and their extreme frustration. The division has numerous complaints open. We're very grateful for Ms. Waugh's work and her expose. It's flushed out a lot of complaints, and it's helping us tremendously. All I can say is that we are working on this. It's our highest priority at this point.
We did speak to the vice chair of the board after that meeting to find out who is going to help families who have had problems with Beaches Memorial Park. He was empathetic, but said the board can't rule on complaints that it doesn't know about. It is up to state investigators who receive those complaints to decide if they should be presented to the board for possible reprimand. We have now learned nothing has been presented to the board in years. Why not? And what's being done now? Tomorrow here on News4JAX. Jennifer Waugh, Channel 4, the local station.
And many of you have been calling and emailing us asking what to do if you have contracts with First Coast Funeral Home and its sister company, Beaches Memorial Park. Well, the state has now set up a system to route those calls to a specific group, so your questions can be answered. The number to dial is 800-323-2627, and we've posted this number on news4jax.com. Look inside this story.
To get the most accurate